Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. You know who's back on air today. My name is Stephen Dossou, all the way from Togo, Togo. Well, I don't live there, but that's where I come from. The journey has been long, right? From Togo to the top. I'm yet to release that book, though. I've written 4 books so far. I'm a speaker and a coach. I coach people, I coach businesses, right, on how to do the right thing at the right time to find success. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. It's all about success. I am a success hacker. I live for success. I break down success. I study success from close because I am thirsty of that. So today we're gonna again hang out. We're gonna again spend some time together to discover some laws of how companies can get ahead, of how the people in the workplace can get ahead, right? Okay, great. So let's dive into it. Here's the thing, all right? There is an undeniable truth is that people make companies, all right? The entity we call a company is only made by people. If not, it's just a little square piece of paper. That's it, right? So whether it's the culture of the company or the values of the company, everything lies in the hands of people. And we should never forget that. No, no. Whether the company performs or does not, or is run to the ground, it is by people. Oh, yeah. What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say by that is, very often, especially big corporate, fall victim of that. And when I go around the world and working with, private individuals, private CEOs or companies, I get to notice that the bigger the company, the more the struggle is to actually put a focus on the people. What is the culture in your company? Does your culture only focus on productivity, on profit, and does not really care about how people go about it and make the profit? Or your company actually give a certain interest in the life of these people? Because it goes a long way. I love the quote that says that we do not build businesses, we build people, and the people build businesses. Yes, that's how it is. So any company that has a culture driven by profit, don't get me wrong, it's great. We live for profit, we build businesses so we can make profit. But what are you doing about the people that are working in your company? I asked this question once. A friend of mine that is in the CEO in a very top company told me that, hey, we train them, we invest in their training. Training is great, right? Training is awesome, isn't it? Yeah, I spend some time, for like 2 hours, sometimes a day workshop, you teach them some few things and off the go. But you know what? We finish in church, but we are not finished in faith. Oh, yeah. We finish in church, but we are not finished in faith. We may finish in the training room, but we are not finished in the culture of the company. So after those few hours spent in the training room, stretching their minds into new dimensions, after that, when they go back to their daily work and their homes, it's over. Okay, so I want to put this in perspective. The point I'm going to make, right? The point I am trying to make, it's going to come soon. But follow me, bear with me, all right? So here's the thing. If you remember, there was this, theory, not really a theory, but it was a tale that was told to us at school that we spend more time at school than we spend at home, isn't it? But guess what? We carry the values of our home to school, and then we pick up the rest from the social that we encounter. Now, the work does not really escape that. So we basically do spend a lot of time at work, but we do carry the values from our home to our work. That's why it gets so difficult to actually teach somebody to be disciplined in the workspace if he does not have that value from his home. What is my point? My point is that too often companies focus on giving the skills, all right, to do the work, expecting that the people they're working with carry already some basic disciplines or values which are required from a home already, from their education received from home to the workspace. But the truth is not everybody has that. And this is where I talk about the three toughest demons of mankind, which are fear, self-doubt, and low self-esteem. The enemies outside can do us no harm if there are no enemies within. The toughest battles are not the ones that happen outside, but the ones that happen within. And the ones that happen within are nothing more but fear, self-doubt, and low self-esteem. Let me tell you something today. Let me spit some fire on you. Something that's going to change your mind, that's going to take the way you think to a new very dimension. You know what I'm talking about? Yes. What's going to happen when a person that's dealing with low self-esteem, from being told at home that they are worthless, from being bullied by friends, from being abused by their parents, what's going to happen when that person is dealing with low self-esteem is going to come to the workspace, even though he has the skill necessary to do the job. He's not going to do the job at its best possible, because what the person is dealing with is deeper than we think. Look, what I'm telling you right now is deep. What I am sharing with you right now is no child's play. No way. Only a handful of HR managers have figured this one out. That everything that happens in life, whether it's at work, at home, it happens only with two outcomes. The first one is to give us confidence in whatever we're doing, or the second option is to pave way to those three toughest demons of mankind. And usually, those three toughest demons of mankind, they are root of them, they are nest of them that is in our belief system. That nest is built from where we come. Yes, that nest is built from our home space. You know what I'm talking about. If you are lazy at home, I don't know by what magic you're going to become very driven at work. If you're not passionate already by something that ignites the passion in you every day to wake up and go for something, I don't know how you're going to get that at work unless you have a leader that sees that in you. You have a leader that notices that, hey, look, there is tiny potential here, but there is a problem deeper than that. Therefore, let me fix that, which is deep. But the truth is, no company's got time to fix the people. What they want to fix are the skill which people are lacking. But no company wants to fix the people. And usually, those that fix the people are the ones they remember. The companies that fix the people are the ones that actually build people that stay within the company and give them their all. Oh, man, I'm dropping something on you today. So here's what I'm saying, okay? I'm saying that the cause of poor performance, the cause of lack of productivity, the cause of low profitability of a company, it goes way beyond and above than skills. It goes way beyond and above than discipline. It goes way beyond and above than just waste. I mean, those things we're talking about, those are the symptoms. What actually causes the virus, the source of the virus itself, has to be attacked. And that happens in the home of these individuals. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you some truth. The reason why I was able to perform very well when I was in corporate, shout out to Rob, Patrick, some awesome people back in South Africa. One of the reasons why I was able to perform really well is because the perception of myself already is a leadership perception, which I developed from home. Yeah, exactly. Which I developed from my life experiences because of my relentlessness, my commitment to come out a leader. Therefore, I dedicated every single day of my life to grow as one. But guess what? Because I dealt with issues of mistrust, because I dealt with issues of not letting people into my life, I was unable to actually connect really well with my superiors, which, by the way, they loved me very much. But because I was unable to connect, I couldn't tell them the whole truth. And as a result, I didn't work there for a very long time. Don't get me wrong, I don't regret it. After that, I launched my speaking and coaching career, and I'm going very strong, and I'm doing what I'm doing right now because I was able to live that. But the truth is, there is a level of impact of the values, right, that the workers carry from their homes to their workspace, and the employers have to attack that. It's not only about skills. No. It's not only about skills. Philippe Dossou chase a habit and it comes back galloping. A habit is a second nature. What people do too often in their homes becomes a second nature. When somebody wakes up at any time of the day, it becomes a second nature. When somebody pick up a bad habit and lives with it, it becomes a second nature. And that second nature will be carried into your workspace. So regardless of the degree that the person has, regardless of the references the person has, regardless of the beautiful CV, there are issues deep within that this person is dealing with. But do you know that, Mr. HR? Do you know that, Mr. CEO? Do you know that, Mr. Manager? Yes. That's what I want to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, that we've got to look at poor performance and productivity with a microscope, because when we zoom look on it, there are issues deep within. That is why when people are struggling in their marriages, they're unable to perform at work. That's why when they have personal problems at home, they are unable to perform at work. So what I'm talking about is self-doubt, low self-esteem, and fear. And when people have that, which their life is driven by, they carry such standard and do the work with it. No wonder why others perform than others. No wonder why others view themselves as leaders and others view themselves as just mere followers who aren't able to initiate anything. That's what I'm talking about. It's about time somebody says this. The three toughest demons of mankind: fear, self-doubt, and low self-esteem. And that is what I do. Walking into a company, into a business, find out what is the issue people are dealing with and killing that. And there you go, you see, the performance goes to the top. Yes, the performance reaches the top, the peak performance. That's what we're talking about. So it is essential that leaders take a stand whereby they don't only look at skills which are lacking, but they look deep within the soul of these people, the soul of their workers, the soul of the people who make the business, with the soul being the sum of the will, the mind, and the emotions. Do not conform to the things of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Do not conform to the circumstances or environment of your company, but be transformed. Change your mind. Look at it differently. Do it differently. Only then you can get different results. Oh, yes, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. Hey, look, what you're gonna do if you've liked this video, you're gonna like it and share and comment. You know what I'm saying? And get my book while you're at it, Psychology and Habit of Great Leaders. It is there on Amazon. Get it today. I mean, it's like $3 is the ebook. Come on, man. You're a big dog. You know that. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I love you and take care of yourself. And remember, when we support each other, we gain more. There is more to gain in collaboration than in competition. Remember, you can be great, and I'll see you at the top. Bye-bye.